I'm Liam from Windwaker, and we're going to be playing Good Things 2025.
Fantastic, Liam. Thanks for joining us today, brother.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. So, as you say, bro, Windwaker have been announced as part of the Good Things Festival 2025 lineup, which will be held over 3 consecutive days in Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane from December 5 to 7. So, firstly, congratulations and well deserved.
Thank you very much. Yeah, very excited.
Very excited. And you guys aren't strangers to playing massive festivals, mate, having smashed it at Download, Night and Day, Unify. You've been at Good Things before, but I bet you never get sick of seeing the name Windwaker on those posters.
No, I want to see it more often. That'd be sick. No, I'm so stoked to be part of this lineup. Like you said, we've played Good Things once before, but I think this is probably my favorite lineup of theirs that they've put together. And that's not just because I'm on it, but I think it's just a great round of bands.
It is. And how do you go with things like that, man? Like, you got all these massive internationals there, like, and there's a few Aussie bands which we'll get to later, but is it like a gang mentality backstage? It's like us Australian bands, and we can do this.
I mean, it can be, but it's all like it's band by case by case with every band. Like some are like they keep to themselves and they kind of just like do their own thing, and then there's others that are like you know that are very friendly and they're like, oh hey, like who are you playing with, and like it's always different. Like I think the artist area is where like a lot of the mingling happens. Like when
Yeah.
you're sort of backstage as such, it's like it's definitely like everyone's just like kind of security guards for their gear, and they're just kind of just like
True.
just staunching everybody. But like for the most part, yeah, everyone's like really nice. But you're right, like the Aussies like gravitate to the other Aussies. Like it's just I
Mm.
think it's just a bit of a natural thing that happens. I think.
Now, you mentioned the lineup before, mate, and it's a diverse and eclectic lineup. You got everyone from Chul to Weezer to Garbage, Machine Head, Lorna, Refuse, Dayseeker. Like, who are you most looking forward to playing with and seeing live?
I'm most looking forward to Refused.
Mhm.
They're one of my favorite bands of all time. A massive influence on myself and my musical upbringing. I think they have one of the greatest albums of all time, probably two of the greatest albums of all time. And yeah, I've never gotten to see them live, so this will be my first opportunity getting to like witness it in the flesh. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing like mates and make them suffer. Yeah, you mentioned a few of them. Like Dayseeker is a great band.
Mm.
Um, you know, I'm really looking for. I've seen Tool once, and that was about 15 years ago. At Big Day Out, so I'm really excited to see them again. Weezer have also been an influence. Maybe not necessarily with Wind Waker, but like I've loved Weezer growing up. Same with Garbage as well. Um, even what, like a bit of a curveball one, like, but James Rain's got like so many great songs, and
He
I
has.
feel like he's like a bit of an oddity in the lineup, but also like I don't know. There's always been like that one band that's like, like I think it was Boom Crash Opera last year or the year
Mhm.
before, and like Devo. Like I was so stoked on Devo the other, like I think it was last year or maybe it was the year before. I
Yeah,
can't
well, yeah,
remember.
love to hear it.
Yeah, like
It's
so.
good to see, like bands that the people. I'll say people like us, but I don't mean that negatively. But that we never really go and see. But when they're on a lineup that you're at, you
Yeah,
love seeing them.
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I could list like half like more than half of the lineup. Like I'm excited to see Lorna Shore. I'm excited to see Knocked Loose. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of bands, and yeah, it's kind of multi
Yeah.
generational. Like it's diverse in age and in style. Like it's great.
They've nailed it completely. And it's great to see so many Australian bands too. Like we got yourselves, Make Them Suffer, Tonight Alive, Civic, Inertia, yours truly, and Mr. James Rain himself. Like it proves that Aussies can mix it with bands from anywhere in the world, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, we're definitely regarded as like one of like the best sort of musical exports or like in the world, like it's people overseas are like, well, what is in the water there? Like I always hear it all the time when we're over there, like why, they cook up metal so differently over in Australia. Like it's just like it seems to be a thing. So I mean, it's good that we can stand up against some internationals as well.
Yeah, and then we mentioned the diversity in the lineup, right? Like, from a personal point of view, like, would you rather go to a festival with a lineup that spans the multiverse of genres, or would you prefer one with a more common musical thread?
I personally prefer mixed bills.
Mm.
But I think that that just personally, tickles my brain in the right way. I have a very broad taste in music. Indie in my band would probably say the broadest taste in music. Like I just it's very diverse. So I like that there's sort of something for everybody. I can understand the ethos of like, oh yeah, no, I want to see, um, 9 hours of like technical death metal and that's it. But like I don't know, for me, like I like that it kind of mixes like a
Yeah,
wide range of emotions. Like there's so many festivals that do that, and in the world, not just in Australia. And I think that like it's great that we have something like Good Things to do that, at least for you know the alternative genres, because there's
yeah.
so many different like styles in alternative. So yeah, I like
Let's face it, like we both love our metal, mate, but 9 hours of the same sort of shit, you get a headache after a while.
Oh man, it's exhausting, and I love it. But yeah,
Now, it's going to be a long day for everyone going. Like, as a seasoned festival veteran now, which you are, what would your top three survival tips be for punters?
um, drink a hell of a lot of water. I
Mm-hmm.
know beer is good. I love beer, but drink some water, please. Um, Another one that's just a general philosophy, not just at festivals but in life, is just like that this space is for everybody. So like
Yeah.
treat people how you want to be treated. It's like I know it's a cliche, but it's like it's just true.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third thing, because it's gonna be December, I would say like hat and sunscreen is probably like the other like just like essential, like must do thing, and
Yeah, I
like
do.
everyone forgets like the sunscreen thing, and I see so many lobsters in the crowd. It's crazy.
They're having a ball of the night, but you just know the next day they're going to be hurting.
Oh, it's gonna be in pain.
Now, one of the beautiful things with festivals is getting to see the chance to see bands that you might otherwise not watch. Say someone's going to Good Things and they don't know too much about Windwaker. What three songs of yours should they listen to get to know the band better?
Well, Victory Lap is a good one. I feel like that's a good indicator of where things are kind of going. And it's a good like sort of resume of like, all right, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. So that would be one. If you want to sort of see how like fun, light, and kind of poppy that we can go, probably something like Break the Rules would be a good one. And then I would say if you're more into like the heavy kind of side of things, then I would probably recommend like a song like The Wall.
Mm-hmm.
Those would probably be my like three sort of spectrum, like the extremes of the two. That those would probably be the two things. Yeah.
So, I don't know, what are we going to get from you at Good Things, mate? Like, you're going to concentrate on just metal stuff. You're going to mix popular elements in because it's a diverse lineup.
I think we're still discussing what the set list looks like for Good Things. But all I know is that I want to keep the energy really high. So it's not
Yeah.
like we're going to be playing like any ballads or anything like that. I think we got to keep like the energy up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think it'll be a good representation, a good like spread of like what we do. We always try to like think about what it would be like for someone that's seeing us for the first time and trying
Yeah.
to showcase and represent ourselves in like an accurate way. So not trying to be too metal, but not trying to be too pop. And yeah, I think we'll find a nice happy middle ground
It's
with
not
all of
easy,
these
but is it?
songs.
It's not easy.
No, it's not easy when you got so many great songs.
Good call. It's been a massive 18 months to Wind Waker, mate. It started with the release of Hyperviolence last July. So, how was your reaction to that? Like, was it what you were hoping for?
That from the album,
Yeah.
I think it exceeded our expectations. Like not that I don't think we were ever expecting it to like not do well in any sense, but like I think we didn't know what to expect, to be honest,
Mm.
because it was like the first album with me as the front man. And like I think we there was like an indicator of like it doing well with based on like the singles or whatnot, but like I don't think we could have ever imagined that it was gonna like launch, and do the numbers that it was doing. Like I don't think it was gonna it's definitely exceeded expectations, to put it like
Yeah.
quite concisely. It's been a great ride so far, and I'm hoping to kind of continue that trajectory. I think.
I think you should, mate. I think you should. Now, you follow that up with Hyperviolence Expansion Pack, which was basically a deluxe version of Hyperviolence with 3 new songs and some special surprises. I remember chatting with you before that came out and asking you what those special surprises were, and you point blank refused to tell me. Like now it's out. What are the surprises on it?
So I mean, yeah, the fact that there was some three new songs, and we collabed with a French band called the Sunday Sadness, who we kind of did like a bit of a song swap, remix type of thing, where we had we I appeared on their song "Would You Be My Therapy," and then they appeared on our song "Sirens," which was cool. It was a great experience, and we kind of developed a great relationship with them, as far as like collaborating goes. And yeah, I think that was just getting, I guess, the deluxe out was probably, yeah, was probably
Right, so you
surprising
weren't
to
lying when
everybody.
you said there wasn't anything much you could tell me.
No.
In between that, there was a trip to the APRA Rewards too, where you unfortunately missed out on the chocolates. But
Yes.
how was the experience, mate? Like, it was pretty cool from where I was.
Yeah, I got to drink beers with you.
You did. We got to get half tipsy.
We got to, yeah. No, it was a great experience, and like I loved everyone at our table, and kind of getting to watch. It was a first taste of like an award ceremony for in music, so it was nice to get dressed up and go to Melbourne Town Hall and just be amongst sort of like what some of Australia's finest that music has to offer. So
And you
yeah.
scrubbed up pretty good too, mate. But I say you looked all
Uh,
right.
thank you very much. And, I try. I try.
You did well. Now, you touched on this before, but just last Friday you dropped your new song "Victory Lap." So it's an absolute banger, mate. I was telling you earlier, but tell us more about that song musically and what you were going for on this one.
Yeah, it was for musically, I think we were kind of going for something that was, unapologetic and anthemic and epic sounding. Like I remember when I was developing the demo idea that I would eventually bring to the guys. Like I started off with that chant that sort of appears all throughout the song, but at the start of the song in particular. And it just kind of to me sounded like, I don't know, like a FIFA video
Yeah,
game,
yeah,
like
yeah.
World Cup soccer stadium type of thing. And yeah, normally we have like these working titles that are like really stupid in Wind Waker, like that never end up seeing the light of day. But for some reason, I had just written Victory Lap in the demo, like in the session. That
Right.
was what I saved the song as, and we never changed the title. I think it just kind of fit the overall attitude of the song. So yeah, yeah, I think like it's a bit of like it showcases what we do, like you know, in a broad sense, but I think like in the sort of intricate details of it, it's very new sounding. It's a bit of a
Mm,
departure, I
fresh.
think.
Yeah.
There's kind of more industrial kind of elements to it. Like it's just like these booming drums. It kind of unintentionally reminds me of like something like Song 2 by Blur.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of just got that feeling to me. But then also, yeah, it just has like this really like kind of, I don't know, poppy kind of chorus. It's like I know like when we were recording the vocals, particularly for like the second verse, like we were kind of like going for like a bit of a Bruno Mars kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like I don't
right.
know. It was just like I think we just kind of threw everything we had at it. Wanted to make like the heaviest break. Like even when we approached the breakdown for that song, like in the past, I think we've kind of like not really like tried to build things up. Like and structure breakdown. This time we actually like put a lot more thought into it.
Oh,
Even like I spent so much time on like that little like bridge section and kind of made this like almost like Batman cinematic moment where it's like kind of got these strings and choirs and stuff like that. Like I really
cool.
really wanted to like kind of throw everything out we had at this song and just kind of make it a statement
Mhm.
of authority and not being being unapologetic. So yeah, that's probably what we're going for with Victory Lap.
Nice. And the music video is spectacular, mate. There's army helicopters, there's war zones, there's battles, there's night vision goggles, action all the way through. Like, where the hell did you get the budget for that, bro?
Yeah, I mean, we I have to say, like Colin Jeffs, who directed the clip, he's an absolute madman. Like
Mm,
like he definitely like took a bit of a cut on his normal fee, because he just like he heard the track, he had some of these ideas, and he's just like, I think this is the song to make it happen. And yeah, we just like it's like with the music, we kind of just threw everything we had at it. I had like some references of what I wanted it to look like, but as far as like what it actually entailed, as far as getting like a troop carrier and a helicopter and like
yeah,
a SWAT team and stuff involved, like that was just letting Colin off the leash and
yeah, right.
kind of making him just become a bit of a madman. Yeah, I think he went a little nuts on the on the
I,
video.
I think it's one of the best music videos I've ever seen.
That's
It's done
awesome.
great. Yeah, it's really
It's a
good.
Hollywood blockbuster in 3.5 minutes.
It is, mate. I'm waiting for the sequel.
Yeah.
I, I think the big thing all Wind Waker fans want to know, though, bro, is it a standalone single or the start of a new chapter?
Um, I think I can probably say it's the start of a new chapter. I don't think it's going to be a standalone single by any means. We've been working on new music for a little while. I don't think it's gonna like we're not ready to like announce like an album or anything
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, I think we've got like quite a bit of new music built up that we're really excited to share with everybody. So, hopefully it's sooner rather than later. But probably we'll probably more talk about it more next year, I suppose, while
Yeah,
we've got
so
a clearer macro view of it all.
no, can I ask, so is because it is a little bit different for you guys in terms of sound, is that indicative of the direction the new music's going to go?
Um, yes and no. Like I know that's like such an annoying answer, but like it's sort of like, I mean, with Wind Waker you kind of never know. And I think it's indicative of, in the sense of like us being more focused, more deliberate, more sure of ourselves. I think it's like maybe not necessarily sonically, although I think the attitude you might find in other songs. Um, but I think it could be like a bit of an anomaly in itself, but also I think there's elements of it that we are bringing. Like I feel like it is a bit of a centerpiece for what we're exploring, but the other songs don't necessarily sound like Victory Lap. We're going for big. We're going for um, yeah, like I said, like really sure and deliberate and purposeful. Like I want to say something, and
Mhm.
not be so like self-exploratory like we were on hyperviolence. I think this is like more of there's more messaging going on. Yeah, I don't know. I could go on
Anyone
and
ever anyone ever told you you're the master of saying a lot and saying nothing at the same time?
yeah, I'm a politician for sure.
Mate, well, thanks for your time today, Liam. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. Wind Waker are part of the massive Good Things lineup this December. Get yourself tickets because they're going to sell out quick, and I'll see you at the bar.